Today, I'm going to show you how to create a professional website in Italy using Hostinger's website builder. You don't need any coding skills, just an internet connection and a bit of free time. So if you're ready to get started, let's go ahead and dive in. So why create a website in the first place? So a website is essential for building an online community, showcasing your work, selling products, or just establishing your brand. But how do we get there? Don't worry, I'll guide you through the entire process step by step. First things first, setting up your Hostinger account. So start by signing up with Hostinger and choosing a plan that suits your needs. Now, we recommend Hostinger because it offers a user-friendly platform perfect for beginners. So if you want to get started with Hostinger, go ahead and click the link down in the description, which will bring you to this page right here. And from here, you can go ahead and click on Start Now, and you can see Hostinger's 3 different plans to choose from. There's the premium plan, the business plan, and the cloud startup plan. So for most of you, the premium plan is going to be more than enough. You can create 100 websites on it. You get about 25,000 monthly visits, gets 100 gigabytes of NVMe storage, 400,000 files and directories, free pre-built templates, free automatic website migration, unlimited free SSL, free email, weekly backups, WordPress vulnerability scanner, WordPress auto updates, standard WordPress acceleration, unlimited bandwidth, free domain, and more. So go ahead and click on Choose Plan. And then from here, all you need to do is select the length of the term that you'd like to commit to, either the 1-month term, 12-month term, 24-month, or the 48-month term. We'll go ahead and select the 12-month option here. And if you want to get even more savings, come on down here to the coupon code area and type in my first website, hit apply. And for only $32.29, you can get a full year of web hosting, which is an incredible deal. Again, don't forget to use the link down in the description, as well as code myfirstwebsite at checkout to get this amazing deal. So now that you've got your Hostinger account set up, it's time to start building your website. And after you've gone ahead and selected your plan, the inside of your account is going to look something like this. Now, the first thing that we recommend you do is you come on over here to the domains area and get a new domain. So this is where you can go ahead and claim your free domain that comes with your new Hostinger plan. Now, we've already used all of our free domains, so we're going to go ahead and just jump over to the websites area. From here, all you need to do is click on Add Website, and we can either choose to build a WordPress website or a Hostinger website builder website. Now, for this example, we'll go ahead and just select Hostinger website builder, and it's going to ask if you want to let AI build your website for you, which is a super easy way to get started, or you can go ahead and use pre-made templates. And for this example, we're going to go ahead and just select a pre-made template. Now, what you can do is you can go ahead and choose your category to narrow down these templates. You can look at all templates, popular templates, maybe you want to look at photography, health and beauty. These are all just good starting points. And you can go ahead and choose templates that maybe don't necessarily specifically fit your niche or the type of website that you're trying to build. But as you'll see in just a minute here, you're going to be able to customize everything just to your liking. So just pick one that looks good, that you like the layout, and then you'll be able to customize the pictures and the text and everything in just a moment. I kind of like the looks of this template here. So you can either just select template, or if you just want to preview it just to get a better feel for how the website acts and reacts, you can go ahead and do that. And one thing I like to do at this stage as well is click on this little button up here just to see how it looks on mobile. Now, again, you'll be able to adjust everything in just a minute, but I kind of like to just get a feel for the website before I start editing it. From here, we go ahead and click on Start Building. And now we are inside the Hostinger website builder. So just to give you a little walk around, over here on the left-hand side, we have all of the different tools. So here we can go ahead and add elements by clicking this little plus sign, and you can see all the different elements that we can add using the Hostinger website builder. Below that, we have all the pages and navigation. So this is where you can create different pages, create different drop downs, and edit those different settings. On the left-hand side here, we have different website styles where you can edit the colors, fonts, buttons, and animations all throughout the website. And then there's the AI section where you have all these different AI tools as well. And below that, we have the online store. Okay, so now that we're here in the site editor, we can go ahead and just start making changes to our website. Again, this is a tutorial on how to make a website in Italy. So let's go ahead and make this a little bit Italian themed here. So first things first, let's go ahead and change this background image here. So with this section selected here, I'm going to go ahead, click on Edit Section. And here we're going to go ahead and hit Replace Image. So as you can see here under My Library, these are all the images that came with this theme that we selected. And for our Italy themed website, none of these really fit the vibe. So we're going to come over here to Free Images and just type in Amalfi Coast. And here we have some different images that are coming from Unsplash to choose from. And I really like this one here. So we can go ahead and click Add to Page, give it a second to load. And there we go. That's how easy it is to change a background image using the Hostinger website builder. Now, I really like this white text here, but as you can see, it's sort of getting lost. So over here on the overlay opacity, this is where we can go ahead and just add a little bit of darkness. Obviously, if we go 100%, it's going to be totally black. But if we come back just somewhere like that, now we can start to read that whole thing while still seeing the background image there. Now, if we wanted to just add a color, we could do that. And if we wanted to add a video, we could, add a video as as well, but I really like the image for this as well. Okay, so now let's go ahead and edit some of this text. So to edit the text, we're just gonna come in here and click edit text. And we can maybe put in something like visit Italy. And if we wanted to make any other changes, we have these tools up here. So we could change the text style. For example, this is a heading 1, but we could change it to heading 2 all the way through 6, as well as any other options here. We can go ahead and change the font if we wanted to, change the font size, as well as these other tools over here as well. But for now, I think that looks okay. Now with these 3 dots over here, we can go ahead and change the line height as well. So as you can see, it's just creating this extra padding here above and below. And that's a little too much for me. So we'll go ahead and bring that down to somewhere about like that. I think that looks pretty good. So that's how easy it is to go ahead and edit the different pages here within your website template. Now here, instead of get a quote to visit Italy, let's maybe put something like get more information. So let's go ahead and click edit button. And from here, we're going to go ahead and say get more information. And let's make sure that we make this a little bit bigger. And let's go ahead and also make sure that this is centered on the visit Italy, which we can see it is by clicking it and moving it around. And we see that orange dotted line there. That means that's right in the center. And then here we can link this to a couple different options here. We can link it to a different page. We can link it to a different web address. We could link it to a section of this page. We could link it to an email address, a phone number, or a file download. So whatever makes most sense for you, but that is how you can go ahead and link buttons to different areas. Okay, so next let's go ahead and show you how to create different pages. So we're gonna come over here to the page section here, and this is where we can go ahead and come down to the bottom here and click add page. Now from here, we can go ahead and add an empty page, or we could select different style of pages that Hosting Your Website Builder has ready for us. We can also ask it to generate a page for us using AI. So for this example, let's go ahead and just add an empty page. We're gonna go ahead and call this page food because we want people to come visit Italy. And one of the main reasons they're probably coming is to check out some of the food. So we'll go ahead and just type in food there and go ahead and hit save. All right, so this is a footer here. So let's go ahead and add a section in between that. And here we can go ahead and select some different pre-made sections. There's also some other different categories that we can choose from here. And I wanted to add some image. So we'll go ahead and select that. And I want something like this. So let's go ahead and select that. And now we have a nice little image gallery here that we can go ahead and change these images. So go ahead and click on that. We'll go ahead and click on change image, come over here to free images, and let's find some pasta. I think that one looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and click add image, and let's go ahead and click on edit image. All right, and let's go ahead and we'll add some pizza here. Find a nice vertical looking piece. Okay, I think this one looks pretty good. Go ahead, click add to page, and let's go ahead and add in some gelato here. I think this one looks pretty good here. Perfect. All right, and right now we can't really see our header. So let's click here and click edit header, and we'll go ahead and turn off that transparent header so that we can still see that. All right, that's looking good. And I want to put food in big bold letters right above this. So we'll go ahead and click on, we'll do add section right here. And let's go ahead, we'll just add a blank section, and then we'll go ahead and add some text. And right here, we'll go ahead and just in all caps put food. And we'll go ahead and select all that, make sure that is centered. And we'll go ahead, put that in the center here. We'll go ahead and make this a little bit smaller, and we'll make the text a little bit bigger, make that a heading 1, make it maybe even a little bit bigger than that, maybe like 140. There we go. And we can make that a little bit smaller. Okay, and that is how you can go ahead and create a new page. So maybe we'll go ahead and add one more section here. We'll make it a blank section. And in this section here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna just add a map. So maybe we're gonna go ahead and add a map to our favorite restaurant that we recommend in Italy, so it's super easy for them to find. So we'll come here, click on this, edit map. And in here, you can go ahead and type in the address of your favorite restaurant that you wanted to link to in Italy. And then we can go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. And maybe that is the spot where they can go ahead and find pasta, the pizza, and the gelato. Okay, so maybe we wanted to create some other categories underneath the food page here. So maybe we wanted something for drinks. Maybe we wanted to create a page for dinner, and maybe we wanted to create a whole separate page for gelato. So let's go ahead and do that, but create it as a drop-down menu up here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here to pages and navigation, and we're gonna go ahead and add these new pages. So first up, we'll go ahead and call this dinner. We'll go ahead and add a new page. We'll call this drinks. Go ahead and add one more page, empty page, and we'll go ahead and call this gelato. Now we have all 4 of those up in the navigation bar, but that looks really messy, cluttered. So we wanna make sure that we can go ahead and put that all under food. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and get rid of projects, services, and careers, as well as contacts, because again, this is our Italy focused website here. And then what you can do is you can go ahead and just grab it by the little dots right here and hover it right underneath food. And as you can see, now it is indented. The dinner page is no longer up there. And now we see that little drop down under the food. So we're gonna do the same thing with these other ones here. And now we have a really clean navigation bar up here as well. That's how easy it is to create a drop down menu. As you can see now under food, we have dinner, drinks, and gelato. So if we click on that, we can go ahead and go over to the dinner page, which there's nothing in there, obviously, drinks and gelato. So one more note here on the pages. So with each of these pages, we have this little gear next to it, and you can go ahead and click on that gear, and you have these different settings to choose from. So you can make any page your home page. You could edit the page URL, rename the page, duplicate a page. You could hide it from navigation. You could add a password to it, change the SEO settings, create a social image, create a QR code, or delete it. And depending on your website's purpose, you might need extra features. So for instance, if you're creating an online store, then you're gonna need e-commerce functionality. So to do that, we're gonna come over here to the online store. And here is where we can go ahead and add a store. So hosting a website builder makes that super easy. And we can go ahead and click on it like that. And now we have this store section as well. And as you can see, it added that to the top up here. And it's as easy as just clicking on an item here. That brings you to the page. You can go ahead and edit this product just like this. And this will open up your store manager. Now, this is where you can go ahead and name your store. We'll go ahead and call this Italian Gelato because that's all we're gonna sell on our store. Select our country. You go ahead and select, in this instance, we'd select Italy and hit continue. And then this is the store manager. So this is where you have your dashboard, your products, different categories, orders, appointments. You can set discounts, and there's also some marketing tools in here. So to get your site noticed, you need to optimize it for search engines. And what you wanna do is include targeted keywords in your titles, descriptions, headers, and body text. You can use tools like Ahrefs, Keyword Explorer, or Google Keyword Planner to find popular search terms in your niche. Then you can access Hostinger's AI SEO assistant through the website settings. Follow the instructions to optimize your content and turn any yellow exclamation marks into green check marks. Now, for an even more comprehensive approach to SEO, we recommend that you try SEMrush. SEMrush offers a powerful suite of tools for keyword research, competitive analysis, and site audits that can help you take your SEO to the next level. You can get a 14-day free trial to SEMrush by clicking the special link down in the description below, which will bring you to this page right here. Now, taking a look at some special considerations for building a website in Italy. So when building a website in Italy, there are a few additional considerations to keep in mind to ensure that your site complies with local regulations and meets the needs of Italian users. First up is legal requirements. So Italy has specific regulations regarding e-commerce and website accessibility. Here are a few key points to keep in mind. E-commerce regulations. If you plan to sell products online, then you're going to want to familiarize yourself with the Italian e-commerce decree, legislative decree number 70/2003, and the consumer's code legislative decree number 206/2005. These laws require you to provide clear information about your business, including contact details, product descriptions, pricing, inclusive of taxes, and terms of sale. Website accessibility. Italy follows the European Union's Web Accessibility Directive, which mandates that public sector websites and mobile applications meet accessibility standards. So even if you're in the private sector, it's good practice to follow these guidelines to ensure that your site is accessible to all users, including those with disabilities. Privacy and data protection. What you're going to want to do is adhere to the General Data Protection Regulation, or the GDPR, which requires websites to obtain explicit consent from users before collecting personal data, provide clear privacy notices, and ensure that data is stored securely. Cultural norms and preferences. Understanding cultural preferences can help you create a more engaging and user-friendly website for your Italian audience. Language. Ensure your website content is available in Italian. This not only improves user experience, but also helps with SEO as it makes your site more relevant to local searches. Payment methods. Offer popular local payment options such as credit cards, PayPal, and bank transfers. Italians are also becoming more open to digital wallets and other online payment methods. Customer support. Provide customer support in Italian, including options for live chat, email, and phone support. This builds trust and enhances user satisfaction. Local SEO. Optimize your site for local search engines by using keywords relevant to your location. Include your business address, contact information, and local language in your site's metadata. By addressing these specific considerations, you'll ensure that your website is compliant with Italian laws and also tailored to meet the expectations of your Italian audience. Preview and publish. So before making your site live, be sure to preview it on both desktop and mobile to ensure that everything looks and works perfectly. Click that mobile icon in the top right of the Hostinger website builder to see how it looks on a smaller screen and to adjust as necessary. To publish your site, connect your custom domain by clicking Preview Domain in the toolbar, then connect your own domain. You'll be taken to the H panel to claim your free domain name if you haven't done so already. Once that's done, done, go back to the site editor and hit go live. Any changes you make in the site editor will automatically be saved, but you need to click update website to make them live. If you ever need to restore a previous version of your site, just go to website settings and select manage backups. And that's it. You've just created a beautiful professional website using Hostinger's website builder. Now, don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe for more tips and tutorials on web development and design. Also, be sure to use the links down in the description and the discount code MyFirstWebsite to get the best deal on Hostinger. We also have that link for SEMrush down there in the description as well. And these links are affiliate links, and so they do help out the channel. So if you use them, we thank you so much in advance. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you here in the next video.